Where are we? Day 4, drive day. So today we're at Christie's Museum in Tokemore. It's a cool old museum that's been here for about 15 years. Old George has restored everything himself. He's 78 years old, going on 18 years old. He's a weapon of bloke. When we checked out the route, we come and met him, and he's the most nicest bloke I've ever met in my life. I said, we're coming here. He goes, anything you need, helped us out. So thanks to him. I'd also like to say a big thanks to our new American friends that have sent messages and thanked us and everything. The support has been amazing. Tom, Riki, Luke, from Sick the Mag. This is a great collaboration, and I hope we're showing you a little bit different side of Australia and all the stuff we get up to over here. It is a bit more relaxed, it is a bit more loose than a normal one, but I don't think you'll find anyone's having a bad time. Today's going to be a killer day. We've got 2 museums, a very old country pub we're going to go to for lunch, and then we're going to cruise back to Echuca on the Murray River, which is a beautiful spot. We'll get some good footage from there, so stay tuned for today. It's going to be a cracker. Cheers.
I am Brody from Bunyip, and this is my little broken Corolla. CA18 powered, sort of. So I'm running now on 3 cylinders and water, but it's been pretty hard. First day issues, wideband controller issues, and then I've lifted the head. There's a lot of water in bores that shouldn't be, but it's still running, just. So we're going to keep pushing on, and hopefully band-aid it from here. I've had it for 15 years, something like that. Always progressively getting a little bit better, and I've done a few of the other drag and drives in it and done pretty well in the past, but yeah, this year is not my year. Trying to find a workshop after we leave here and seeing if I can borrow some tools and probably look at pulling the head off and fixing it if we can. It's pretty hard to find head gaskets for these things, so it's made it tricky, but maybe some more tension and go from there.
Everybody told me they were.
What are we looking for, Dave?
Oh, just seeing a set of old semi-slicks on some rims here. Just never know.
You never know.
Good assortment of bits and pieces, that's for sure.
I just know all these are the bits to go with it.
Just for your information, these are 1982 cast. They're off a Ford XE ESP, and they're actually individually numbered. That's rim number 38.
Yeah.
And the next one down
Which is
will have numbers as well. And their second batch, because the way they're machined here, the first batch they're rounded off there, and these second lot are actually machined all the way in. So.
Do you work in the factory?
No, I'm just a lunatic that collects old junk. See, this one's a later model, that doesn't match.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, this one's made in 1990. So
it's not
it's still a full, and that one's just got the ROH casting. That one would have been cast in New Zealand. This one Australian.
Really?
Yep.
You do know some shit, Denny
He
Dave.
does, doesn't he?
I'm Ryan, we're from the Mornington Peninsula. This is our 1984 Spanmore hearse based on an XF Falcon station wagon. We've had it around 5 or 6 years. It was a bit rough when we got it. Got it registered, it's been on the road for a few years now. It's basically still all standard. We just sort of thought we'd bring it out for this event as a bit of a laugh. We have got faster cars, but not something that I want to spend 8 hours a day in driving around, so this is more comfortable and just easy to live with on this sort of event.
What kind of reactions you getting?
Oh, it turns a lot of heads. Some people find it funny, some people get a little bit upset when they see it on the road, which is understandable. But yeah, generally people sort of understand that it's not too serious and it's good to basically save an old hearse. Racing's been fairly uneventful, we're not very fast. I think first day we ran a 22.40 and then yesterday in the 8th we went 12.40, so it's getting quicker. But I might pull the air cleaner out of it at Heathcote and see if we can pick up a little bit. But other than that, it's not going to go very fast. Maybe we'll get an 18.
checkpoint today was Blighty Pub. A few Americans. Our pubs are like your bars you have over there. It's the Australian way, probably like the American way. You boys are a bit like us, you rednecks and all that. They call us bogans or whatever, but that's what they do in Australia. So after a hard day's work, you go to pub, get a good solid feed, and have a beer with it. So every place I've picked is a small country business, and I'm trying to give them 2 months worth of money in one day. That's all the places I've picked, the museums, the stuff that are in little country areas that are remote. I've tried to build up the community because I'm a country boy myself, so I've tried to support them all, and everyone's been great. Next we're on to really brand new museum. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, and a lot of Australian cars and buses and trucks. It's different to your American stuff, so you'll really like it. So everyone's going well. I don't think anyone's broken down yet, so we'll keep going. We'll have a good day.
Hey, I'm Dylan. This is my HQ, and we're doing the Hardass 1000, and we're loving it. It's got a 440 cube LSX block with a 3.5 Whipple glide, fabricated base products 9-inch. We enjoy doing drag and drive events, and we're here to sink some beer and make some new mates. So yeah, probably been building the car for probably 7 years, I reckon now. Good project between me and my old man. He's been really heavily involved in the car, and he's done an awesome job trying to get the car ready, helping me racing it, but also building it. And he's a panel beater by trade, so all them straight lines that you see is courtesy of him. So yeah, but last drag challenge in October last year was the first sort of big public debut that we had for the car. We went into the 950 bracket class, and it sort of happened to be pretty perfect for how the car was set up at the time. And so we won that class last year. It was very consistent. It went like, we were doing one and done sort of passes every track, and it was running 950s, 952s, and maybe a 954 here and there. So yeah, that was awesome to go and do that and get a good public feedback about the car, I guess. Yesterday we were at Wilby. The car went, it was hard to hook up for everyone, all the big power cars, but the track hooked up at the end of the day, and we ended up going to 622, I was really happy with that. We've got some more boost in it now, so we've just got the tuner online, sorting some things out and playing around with it, and it ended up going 120 to the 8th, so I was happy with that. And yeah, we'll see what it does at Heathcote when the track turns it on.
Dicko's been talking a bit of trash about kicking the footy, or a bit of shit, as they say. So the young bloke's called him out. So we're about to have the footy kick off. $50 bet. I've got 50 on Dicko, but the young bloke might towel him up. So we'll see what happens here.
That's You're done, bud. You are done.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble now, bud. Come on, Dicko! Oh! That's a goal.
Feel like a bully now.
Let that be a lesson to you, Cooper. AJ, what are you doing here by the side of the road?
There's an old saying that if you play silly games, you win silly prizes, and mine would be a broken diff right now. So I think I'm going to try and limp back into Deniliquin and find another diff and see if we can get this heap of shit going again.
I think when I interviewed you outside that pub the other day in the rain, you said people wonder how this diff has lasted this long.
Well, Harry gets his wish, so he wanted this diff for the Harry's Hall of Fame, he reckons. So he finally gets to have a broken, full exploded diff that should have been blown to pieces years ago. So I guess being a tow vehicle, fully loaded, all the shit everywhere in it, eskies, everything, all that, and being on the brake was probably a bit too much for it. So I'm going to make some phone calls and try and find something to fix this heap of shit. So, and then we can break the beams back at Heathcote, and then I'll fucking explode another one. Surprisingly not as bad as I thought. It's just if I'm on and off the throttle, it's sort of locking up and then unlocking.
Keep your eye out, Harry.
So it might be a roll pin, might be a gearbox.
Broke the diff.
Yeah, you got one?
I might be able to help you out. What do you need?
I've got a Ford Explorer 8.8 and I've got $1,000 for a diff.
What? Tell me what's in there now.
Ford Explorer 8.8.
Explorer?
Ford Explorer.
Ford Explorer 8.8 disc brake.
Should all be disc brake wheels.
Yeah, he's got one.
He does?
Yeah. You go and look, check if you got it. Call me back. I'll wait here. All right, talk to you shortly. Cheers, mate. Bye.
Yep.
Yep, he's going to fill a bottle of gas. He's going to check it and send me photos of it for you.
This is just like our 50s style automotive museums, like the same style, all the fuel pumps, a lot of the same cars, just a lot more Australian cars. I like the Menard coupes. The XA coupe I prefer an XB, but that's close enough. But yeah, everything in here is cool.
I still have no clue what I'm looking at. There's a purple color over there somewhere that I really like. And a couple of Falcons in here that look really nice too. So yeah, we're having a great time.
You've been brainwashed into this Barra cult.
Oh God. Dave is anything that's oddball, he's gonna pick it up. So we're gonna, we don't really stand out here with a Barra in a panel van, but we'll stand out at home with it. He'll be the cream of the crop.
Are you going to take that thing back home?
Yes, we are taking it back home. We talked about leaving it here for another year so we could do this event again next year, but we fell in love with the car too much, so it has to come home ASAP. And then hopefully we'll pick up something else for next year. Hopefully a wagon so we can bring more friends with us. This is the best drag and drive event we've ever done, and we've done quite a few. I am not exhausted as I usually am, so having a great time.
You mustn't be drinking as much beer as Harry.
I don't think I could ever drink as much beer as Harry or half of you guys. So I was saying earlier to my friend, the Australians do not go thirsty. That is for sure.
Thanks for getting us here alive, Lurch.
Easy as that.
The River Park Motel still?
We're across the road pulling a car apart in the vacant lot.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no worries.
So if you could bring the pizzas to here, that would be awesome.
Yep, that's not a problem. I'll see you very soon.
Day four was awesome. So we already showed you we went to pubs and stuff like that, and now our most spectacular entrant has blown his diff up. So now what you do in Australia is when someone's fixing it, a diff or something like that, you give unhelpful advice till they finish fixing it like all night. So if you pan around, you'll see there's a lot of men here just about to help him.
Australian help.
you might enjoy a cold beverage for it.
It's alright, the pizzas are on their fucking way.
They just give useless advice. So we're going to do that for a couple of hours till the new diff turns up. Whoever brought the new diff, thank you very much. We put the call out. Right on cue. Look at that. That wasn't even staged. That actually just happened. So everyone's had a great day. I think AJ's the only one that's broken something, and someone's done a head gasket, I believe, the little Corolla. So no dead cars, which is great. Oh, Bruce is on the truck, but we're going to show you what we're going to do for Bruce tomorrow, because Bruce is a legend. He's driven probably 2,000 Ks, which is how many miles is that? A lot of miles. He's driven a long way, so I've got a special treat for Bruce tomorrow. He's going to be able to complete the week in our event compared to other events.
Thank you.
No worries, guys. Enjoy your night.
And do me a solid. My son's channel is, or if you want the videos coming up both channels. My son's channel is Hardass Garage. All you subscribers, if you go over, even if you don't watch our stuff, just subscribe just to pump his tyres up a bit, and he'll be wrapped with that. There's old stuff from Drag Week and Cheval, and it'll all make sense to you newcomers. So if you can do that, that'd be great. Thanks to all the sponsors, participants, all the little country towns we went to today. Thanks to law enforcement, a couple of people got pulled up. The law enforcement was cool, making sure everyone was having a good time, so we appreciate that. And we'll see you back tomorrow at Heathcote for a big day of racing and some awards tomorrow night. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.